As somebody who is involved in media education, I occupy myself a lot with creating sound awareness. That means teaching or trying to teach children to be aware of sounds and to try to explore and to research their sound memories. What does that mean, for example? When you teach in a classroom, for example, you will have very many different children coming from different countries. Let's say migrant people coming from different countries, and they may not have the same sound memories than people, students who come from Germany. And it's very important to create this awareness, like a church bell, as an example. A church bell doesn't sound the same for people who grow in Europe or people who grow in an Arab country with Islamic religion. They don't have these feelings towards church bells, and that is something to make aware of differences in sounds and also of differences in sound memories. And as my work is occupied with children, we did a lot of long-term longitudinal research studies about how children can create more awareness. So, for example, we researched children who were involved in radio productions. They created their own radio pieces. They collected sounds, not only spoken words, but they collected sounds like how does a car sound, or how does the bird sound, or how does silence sound when you go into the forest. It's not really silent, but it looks like, or it seems like. And when children are confronted with these different kinds of sounds, they gradually become aware of the soundscape they live in. The soundscape they live in, that means the sounds they maybe have heard before they were born, and they hear during they grow in their family, at school, with their peer group. And it's very important that they learn about themselves by discovering the sounds which belong to them or which may belong to other people. Also to make them sensitive towards that one sound doesn't necessarily mean the same for everybody, but it's a very active process of listening, an active process of being aware, and also an active process of being aware of the others. So it's also an act of learning to communicate and to understand and to listen to others.